got enemies in the area. Take them down or capture their base.
What is going on, guys? Legit here. We are back with some more World of Tanks on the Xbox One. Today we got ourselves a match on El Haluf, and we are once again in the T95E2 Tier 8 Premium American Medium Tank. Now, I am going over to the B2 area, or B3 area. That's where I usually like to go in medium tanks on this map, or rather ones with gun depression. That is the key to that. You must have some gun depression for this to work. But it's a pretty strong position if you can get there reasonably quickly. This thing's name to fame is not speed, so hopefully we can get over here reasonably quick. A quick little shortcut. I don't think anything should be in a position to light us up over here. Got a tiger got lit up over there in that little, I don't even know, is that a village? Is that what we're gonna call it? I think it's a village. It's not really a town. But he disappeared. Blind shot, didn't go in. Kind of expected that, but oh well. So like I said, we'll come over to this right side, see if we can get some shots on some enemy tanks. Looks like enemy got here before us, but we should be able to get something on somebody that wasn't expecting it, like that enemy T95E2. I don't know what this SU-100 think he's doing. Just took a quarter of that man's health and he trying to shoot back at me. That's funny. Landed a shot into the Easy 8. Where in the world did this Panther come from? I don't know if that was just me not paying attention, but we managed to track him with his gun pointing far too high up. So now we can just keep pumping shots into his track. Looks like the I think it's an SU-152 on our right tracked him as well. But he was able to get those back up before we could get a shot on him. Pump a shot into that Easy 8 again. I don't know what he's doing, just sitting up on that ridge up there. That was just a bad shot. Unfortunate that missed. Alright, this Panther too. This Panther. Take the shot from him, but we finish him off. Easy 8 poked his head out again. Honestly, I don't think he's gonna be moving anytime soon. Yeah, especially with that SU-152 on my side. Thought I saw something get lit up down here, so I back up to see if I can actually see that. But nothing lights up, so it was wasted time, I suppose. Team looks like they're pushing, so I guess I'm gonna go with them. Super Persian's taking some shots in the side there. Ooh, a KV-3. Man, that shell took a while to get over there. Man, that took a minute. Let me get another shot off. Ooh, that went way high. High and to the right. It's unfortunate. We lost our SU-152 that was over here. I think the IS-6 took him out. Oh, he's on very low health. Get a shot into the side. This tank is very strong from the front if it's angled properly. But from the rear, nope. And something shot at us and bounced off what looks like the back of our tank. I'm not sure where that came from. Tiger 2 gets lit up. I'm pretty sure it wasn't him. I don't know. It couldn't have been him. It has to be something else over there. Trying to see where that Tiger 2 is going. Looks like he's gonna cut into that little alleyway right there. Move over a little bit. Ah, that was an interesting shot. Must have just bounced off the side at the wrong angle. Oh, something's shooting at us. We don't know where that's coming from. Tiger takes the hit for us. I don't really think he was spotted.
Lost an ally.
He could have been. He may have been once he came around that corner, but looks like a T-69 was shooting at him. Took him out, unfortunately. If you saw on the map a couple seconds ago, there was something that got lit up by our base. I think it was that KV-3. Our team can deal with the rest of the tanks over there, but if that heavy by our base gets taken out, then there's going to be nobody over there to interrupt the cap. So I've decided that we need to go back and try to do something about that, about our cap. Unfortunately, our heavy tank did just get taken out, so now that light tank and that heavy have free range into our cap circle. They have to know somebody's coming back, so I load the heat just so maybe I can just keep popping them, resetting the cap, and give the team time to take out the last remaining enemy tanks. If I was in the KV-3's area, which I think is the heavy tank that's over, if I was in that KV-3's position, I would have tried to stop somewhere around in that corner, that left side on that mountain, and try to stop any tanks from coming up instead of actually getting in the cap with the light tank.
The enemy knows our location.
Or just act as defense so the light tank can cap. But they both got in the cap circle here.
Penetration.
Loaded the heat, got a shot into the KV-3's turret, reset the cap. But since there's two of them in there now, there's not really a way I can just keep popping them. I wouldn't have enough time for it.
Enemies looking right
So I
at us.
figure we're probably just gonna have to charge in. Sometimes you got to do that. Got 6 seconds left, 4 seconds. Managed to get another shot on the KV-3. Reset the cap once again. Not driving in a straight line here, trying to make them throw their aim off. We just hit the KV-3, so now we need to hit the Chaffee because he's the one that's holding the most capture points. Managed to take out the Chaffee here, and now it's just a KV-3. KV-3 hits us, leaving us on 5 hit points. T95E2 is not the fastest tank. It's not very good at circling things, as you can see. Granted, I did go a little wide there, but we managed to get on the other side of him. Oh, this was a mistake on my part. Ooh, no. Oh, he bounced. I think our tracks ate that shot.
Tracks is damaged.
And we managed to leave another shot into the side of his tank, taking him out, defending the base, giving our team the time they need to take out that last remaining medium tank for the win.
That's how you do it.
And before we get to the battle results screen here, there is a couple things I wanted to go over. First off is when we were making our approach on our cap circle here. When we were making our approach, after we shot, we see here that we're not driving in a straight line. This tank may not really be able to bounce something, but it gives us the chance to, so keep moving, throw your enemy's aim off, and as you see, we managed to pull off 2 bounces there, one from the Chaffee and one from that KV-3. Here, when we finally got into the cap circle, we with our second shot, we totally ignored the KV-3 here and went straight for shooting the Chaffee because he did have the most capture points. We'd already pumped a couple shots into the KV-3, so the time he's been in the cap circle without getting hit was going to be much less than the Chaffee was, which is why you need to prioritize your targets when you do have multiple people in the cap circle. Once you hit one person, you've reset their capture points. Now you need to hit the next one to be more effective. The last point I want to bring out here is when we were fighting the KV-3, the last shot that the KV-3 fired hit our track, and our tracks were able to eat up that shot. I'm pretty sure he was auto-aiming here. Auto-aim is a good game mechanic. I use it. It's good for certain situations. But when we're this close to each other, and this is a very important shot that he needed to make, if he would have free-aimed and maybe shot at the front of my hull or the front of my turret, that his shot probably would have went in and it would have destroyed us. But because he was using auto-aim, it aimed for the center side of our tank, which is why our tracks were able to eat up that shot, which was rather fortunate to begin with. That was just RNG right there. But in those situations, I know it's stressful, and it's a lot of pressure to deal with. But you need to stay calm and remember not to rush shots like that, because it could mean the game. So that was the last point, and now we're going to go on to the battle results screen. So that was a very good match in the T95E2. Probably one of the best ones you can hope to get in that tank, really. The thing has so much going against it. But nevertheless, we did 3,542 damage, 4 kills, 2,830 experience, and managed to walk out of there with 161,000 silver. Because it is a tier 8 premium and we are also running an op, that multiplied our experience, our silver even more rather. That's another thing. When you do run your premiums, if there are ops that give you more silver, make sure you run those with your premium tanks. That would just boost the amount of silver you earn each match, which is a good it's a good thing. Can't ever go wrong with that. But managed to get on the top of the leaderboard with that. Team itself did rather good. They managed to take out that left side after we left to go back to the cap, which is good. We were able to pull out the win because they were able to take out those remaining tanks. So that's going to wrap up this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe if you haven't already done so. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Xbox Live. All of that is in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.